All right, Newcastle and Liverpool. This one's got all the makings of a classic.
It does, doesn't it?
So before we get into it, got to give a huge shout out to everyone who sent in their pre-match analyses. I've been looking through them, and
Yeah.
it's some top-notch stuff.
Yeah.
Really gets you thinking.
People are fired up for this one. And I think what makes it so interesting is you've got Newcastle, right? They had a great start to November, 2 wins on the trot.
Right.
But then, boom, they lose at home to West Ham.
Yeah, shocker. And then
Then, that last-minute draw against Crystal Palace.
talk about a gut punch.
Conceding in the dying seconds like that really knocks the wind out of your sails.
It's got to be tough on their confidence.
You could see it in Eddie Howe's face after the match. He even said, the team is looking low on confidence. And that's a big concern going into a match against, well, Liverpool.
Especially this Liverpool side. They're on fire.
Absolutely. I mean, 2-0 against Real Madrid.
And then 2-0 against Man City.
Back-to-back.
Yeah.
That's a statement.
That's saying, we're here to play, don't mess with us.
It's not just those 2 wins, though, is it? It's the whole run.
Yeah, the streak is insane. 18 wins out of 20 across all competitions.
Well, it's all competitions. And at the top of the league, 9 points clear. 9 points. Do you know how rare that is at this stage of the season?
No, tell me.
You have to go all the way back to the 93-94 season with Manchester United.
Wow.
So, yeah, we might be seeing something historic here.
It really highlights what a phenomenal job Arne Slot's done in his first year as manager.
I mean, he's come in and completely transformed them.
Okay, but here's something I find interesting. In their last 3 away games, Liverpool have conceded 2 goals each time.
Yeah, you're right.
So is that a chink in the armor, or is it just, a blip?
Well, you look at their overall defensive record.
Oh.
8 goals conceded all season. That's the best in the league. So I think it's more of a blip. It's just even the best defenses can have an off day,
But could this be an opportunity for Newcastle? Maybe? Even though, they haven't been playing their best football lately.
Maybe. But we can't forget their home form before that West Ham loss.
Yeah, St. James's Park was a fortress.
Exactly. They beat Arsenal,
Chelsea.
Tottenham twice, and even held Man City to a draw, so who knows?
Maybe playing at home against a team like Liverpool, maybe that takes the pressure off.
It could be a blessing in disguise, yeah.
Lets them play a bit more freely.
Could be. But they haven't actually beaten Liverpool in 15 matches.
15.
4 draws and 11 losses. So there's that psychological hurdle to overcome.
Yeah, that's a long time to be in someone's shadow. Okay, let's talk about some players, shall we? Because there are some intriguing storylines here. Like Anthony Gordon, for example.
Yes.
Last time he faced his boyhood club, he scored. And then went on a tear.
10 goals in 13 home appearances after that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So the question is, can lightning strike twice?
Well, Gordon definitely loves playing at St. James's Park. And the added motivation of playing against his hometown club, it could definitely give him an extra edge.
You could fire him up. But Liverpool have a player who seems to enjoy playing at St. James's Park as well.
Darwin Núñez, that man loves scoring there.
Last time they were at St. James, he came off the bench, scored twice, won the game for Liverpool, who were down to 10 men at that point.
Down to 10 men, and he scored in his last 2 appearances there.
So Newcastle's defenders are going to have their work cut out for them. Okay, here's a stat that really caught my eye. None of Liverpool's last 6 away games have been decided by more than 1 goal.
Interesting.
5 wins and 1 draw. So what does that tell us? Is that a weakness, or are they just masters of control, just grinding out results?
I think it shows their maturity. They can blow teams away when they need to, like we saw against Real Madrid and City. But they can also play a more controlled game, soak up pressure, and win by a single goal. It's a sign of a really, really good team.
So we've got Newcastle. They need to break this winless streak against Liverpool. They need to find their confidence again. And they're up against the Liverpool team that just seems to have all the answers.
It's a real David versus Goliath clash.
But Newcastle have that home advantage. And Liverpool, they've been grinding out these narrow wins on the road.
So it might be closer than people think.
It really might. So what do you think, folks? What's going to be the deciding factor in this match? Let us know. Because this was going to be a nail-biter.